Do you look in the mirror and notice that your muscle mass is simply vanishing? Perhaps you feel weaker getting out of your favorite chair. Maybe you're constantly worried about falling or losing your independence. You've probably been told that this is just a natural part of aging, or that you need to shell out hundreds of dollars on fancy protein powders and capsules. But what if I told you that is the biggest nutritional lie targeting seniors today? The real secret to building muscle and restoring strength after 60 is not found in an expensive bottle. It is found in your kitchen in three simple, classic, affordable drinks. The mistake is not that you aren't eating enough protein, it is that you are failing to trigger your body's muscle anabolic threshold at the most critical time of day. In this video, I will show you exactly how to use three powerhouse drinks, long relied upon by active seniors, to hit that crucial 25-gram protein mark every morning. This will naturally restart your muscle-building engine and reverse the strength loss cycle. Keep watching because the third drink is an incredible alternative for anyone who is lactose intolerant. Sarcopenia, anabolic resistance, and the 25-gram benchmark. The fading strength you feel has a medical name, sarcopenia. It is not just about losing muscle mass, it is about losing muscle function. And the biggest factor driving sarcopenia is something called anabolic resistance. Think of your muscle cells as having a protective lock when you get older. For a young person, a small key, say 10 to 15 grams of protein, is enough to open the lock and start building muscle. But after 60, that lock gets stubborn. Your body requires a much larger dose of amino acids at one time to break through that resistance and maximally stimulate muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. This is the key concept, the anabolic threshold. According to a consensus report by the European Society for Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism, older adults need a minimum of 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For a 150-pound person, that is over 75 grams of protein daily. More importantly, research from the world of nutritional biochemistry shows you must hit 25 to 35 grams of high-quality protein in a single sitting to trigger the maximum anabolic response. Since most seniors eat far too little protein at breakfast, often just 10 to 15 grams, they miss the window. They are losing the muscle-building game before their day even starts. But before we unveil the three drinks, we need to address a silent enemy that sabotages every muscle-building effort. The inflammation paradox, why your gut matters. If sarcopenia is the symptom, chronic inflammation is often the underlying disease. As we age, our bodies can enter a low-grade, persistent state of inflammation. This process is scientifically known as inflammaging. This constant internal stress diverts resources away from muscle repair and forces your body into a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down muscle faster than it can build it. Your gut plays a critical role here. A poor gut microbiome, the balance of bacteria in your digestive system, can lead to poor absorption of key nutrients, including protein. It also allows inflammatory particles to leak into your bloodstream. This is why merely consuming the protein is not enough. You must also optimize your body's ability to absorb it and dampen down that inflammation. The drinks we are about to explore are specifically chosen not just for their protein content, but for their anti-inflammatory and gut-supportive properties. Drink 1. The Simplicity Powerhouse. Fortified milk. Our first solution is the most accessible and affordable, fortified milk. This is the backbone of senior nutrition for a reason. Forget what the supplement companies tell you about needing exotic ingredients. The simplest approach is often the best. The issue with regular milk is volume. You would need nearly 4 cups to hit that 25-gram target, which is simply too much to drink comfortably. The solution is twofold and incredibly cost-effective. First, opt for milk fortified with extra protein, or use dairy milk which naturally contains two specific proteins, casein and whey. Casein is slow digesting, providing a steady, prolonged stream of building blocks throughout the morning. Whey is fast digesting, creating the immediate spike needed to break through anabolic resistance. This combination is nature's perfect time-release protein. Second, if fortified milk isn't available, simply add 1 to 2 scoops of unflavored protein powder, whether it is a simple collagen peptide or a milk powder, to 1 cup of your regular whole milk or nut milk. 1 cup of this fortified mix easily delivers between 20 to 25 grams of high-quality protein. It is quick to make, easy to digest, and delivers the powerful dose of leucine, the most critical amino acid for muscle synthesis that your body craves. Drink 2. Greek yogurt smoothie, the gut and muscle superfood. Our second drink is a powerhouse combination that tackles two problems at once: muscle loss and gut health. It is the Greek yogurt and kefir smoothie. Why Greek yogurt? Because one standard 2/3 cup serving of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt can deliver upwards of 20 grams of protein on its own. Combined with a simple half cup of almond or soy milk, you instantly hit the magic 25-gram mark. But the real secret of this drink is the addition of berries and seeds. Blend your yogurt, milk, and protein base with a handful of dark-colored berries like blueberries or blackberries and a tablespoon of flax seeds. The berries provide potent antioxidants called polyphenols, which are crucial for fighting chronic inflammation, directly addressing the inflammaging we discussed earlier. Furthermore, Greek yogurt and kefir are rich in powerful probiotics. These healthy bacteria improve your gut microbiome, which means your body becomes much more efficient at breaking down and absorbing the 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram that you need daily. A healthier gut equals stronger muscles. It is an undeniable connection you can literally blend away. Drink 3. Bone broth, the hearty, lactose-free alternative. Our third drink is essential for anyone who is lactose intolerant or who prefers a savory, warming start to their day, the bone broth booster. Bone broth is widely celebrated in natural health circles, and for good reason. It is rich in collagen, gelatin, and amino acids like glycine and proline, which are fantastic for joint health, skin, and connective tissues. However, a key distinction must be made, and this is where many people make a critical mistake. Bone broth alone is not enough to hit the 25-gram anabolic threshold. Collagen is not a complete protein for muscle building because it lacks sufficient tryptophan, an essential amino acid. So, while bone broth is excellent for support, it must be complemented with a complete protein source. The simple cost-effective trick is to whisk 2 tablespoons of unflavored protein powder, a plant-based blend, or an unflavored whey, into your heated bone broth. Alternatively, if you're making homemade broth, you can blend in a few cooked egg whites or add 1 tablespoon of pure gelatin powder during preparation. This turns a great joint support drink into a complete, muscle-building powerhouse, easily delivering 25 grams of complete protein. This is a hearty, filling, and incredibly effective drink that serves as the perfect fuel source, especially if you plan to exercise shortly afterward. The muscle math: how to calculate your daily goal. Now that you know the drinks, let's talk about the total daily blueprint. You cannot rely on guesswork. We must treat your nutrition like a scientific experiment to reverse sarcopenia. The goal is 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. To calculate this, take your weight in pounds. Divide it by 2.2 to get your weight in kilograms. Then, multiply that kilogram number by 1.2. For example, if you weigh 165 pounds, divide 165 by 2.2, which equals 75 kilograms. 75 kilograms multiplied by 1.2 equals 90 grams of protein per day. The problem for most seniors is that they consume 40% of this 90 grams at dinner and only 15% at breakfast. This skewed pattern starves your muscles for most of the day. Your strategy must be to use our 3 morning drinks to allocate 25 grams at breakfast, 25 grams at lunch, and the remaining amount at dinner. This even distribution is the difference between simply aging and actively rebuilding. The comprehensive strategy: mastering your muscle clock. Knowing the drinks is only half the battle. You must master the timing. Based on the latest science in chrononutrition, the study of how nutrients interact with our body clocks, consuming your protein earlier in the day is scientifically proven to boost muscle growth better than consuming it late at night. Your body is most ready for an anabolic state shortly after waking, thanks to natural hormone cycles. By consuming one of these 325-gram drinks within 60 to 90 minutes of getting up, you maximize your body's natural muscle-building window. The final piece of the puzzle is what I call the dinner rule. To keep the muscle signals optimized, ensure you allow 4 to 5 hours between your main meals. This gap helps your body fully process the protein and prepares it for the next anabolic hit. It is simple science, but it reverses years of strength decline. Conclusion and the road ahead. We have seen the truth. Reversing muscle loss after 60 is not about expensive supplements. It is about consistently hitting that 25-gram anabolic threshold with smart, affordable food choices like our 3 classic drinks. This is about regaining your independence and keeping your life active. Now, for our resonance point. Which of these 3 drinks is easiest for you to add to your morning ritual starting tomorrow? Share your 25-gram protein goal in the comments below, and let's encourage each other to hit that mark. But now that you have the right fuel, you need the right spark. Protein is the brick, but resistance exercise is the architect. In my next video, I show you 5 ultra-low impact resistance band exercises you can do from your chair to amplify the power of these drinks and truly rebuild your strength. Click the thumbnail on the screen right now to watch that video. Remember, this content is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or medical treatment plan.